So this is a new moon reading. New moon is very close now, and it'll be in Uttara Bhadrapada. Get the exact new moon time. The new moon is going to happen in Pacific time now, so it'll be it's around 7 a.m. Pacific time on the Thursday morning. Uttara Bhadra, the new moon, is there, and Uttara Bhadra is ruled by Saturn. It means later auspicious result, and the deity is called Ahibudnya, which is the celestial serpent, where we dig down into life's mysteries, life's deeper mysteries, and penetrate to the source of our existence in life. And it's in Pisces. So this is a new moon in Pisces. So for the next 30 days or so, this will be a big lesson for us to dig deeply into life's mysteries, not just assume that those things that inspire us are final. We get the inspiration in Purva Bhadra, like the lightning strike of inspiration, and then we have to go deeper into the metaphysical implications in Uttara Bhadra, ruled by Saturn. And so this sun moon in Pisces and Uttara Bhadra is a time to really concentrate our attention and go deep into the mystical implications of life. It's also very much about service and being of service to things that are higher than just our own happiness. It's very much a nakshatra of service and putting forth the effort to be of service. And there's a lot of altruism possible for the next 30 days with the moon and sun both in Uttara Bhadra. Altruism to do those things that take others closer to the truth and to serve higher purposes, mainly in a mystical sense. It's very much about creative, mystical unfolding. The cycle of Pisces is where we're learning to let go of being fascinated with the world. After Aquarius, which is the highest social function and our highest potential to manifest in the world as a product of culture and as a society and as a participant in the society of the world, Pisces is where we feel like we've even mastered that and we've risen to the height of what we want to represent in the world, and then we let go of it all. That's what Pisces is about. So this new moon is also very close to retrograde Mercury, so it could be a time where communications might not move forward as much as we think, as much as we hope, but it could also be a good time for introspection and creativity, especially things like writing with Mercury retrograde in Pisces during the new moon, very close to the new moon. That could be a time of introspection, especially creative writing. It might be a time of deep creative contemplation and communication, if not externally, then internally with your higher layers of self and mind and being. Mercury retrograde joined this Sun Mercury in Uttara Bhadra could really facilitate that. We still have Saturn and Mars retrograde, and this exalted Saturn is still retrograde. It's in the 8th house from the Sun and Moon, so it's a time to really, look at the qualities of your interactions, let's say your romantic interactions or other ones, and see if they're what you want and if you want to concentrate and commit to them, or how you're feeling about your social development and your relationship with others and how those things have been playing out, and whether or not you want to deepen your commitment to the connections you have, or let them go, or reflect upon them. Saturn retrograde in Libra is still bringing a lot of awareness and concentration around, your feeling, your social, your part in the social contract, so to speak. Jupiter Venus is separating now, but they're still in Aries, and there's still maybe a feeling of resolution around relationships as well, because Jupiter and Venus just crossed in Aries and could have really brought up some emotional flashpoints in your relationships as well. It could have also brought you really together around your higher purposes and your higher shared values, but it could have also illuminated certain differences. And now that they're separating, you might be feeling a kind of separation and independence, or feeling of independence. That could be a big theme of relationships now, because Venus is in Aries with Jupiter, and Saturn is in Libra retrograde. Mars is also in Leo, so there's still a lot of independence going on. So, Pisces cycle, Uttara Bhadra, it's very much about altruism, concentrating our energy on letting go and those things that are much more eternal than life on Earth even. So now I'll do assessment for my gold members for each of the 12 rising signs.